All right, mate. Let's have a look at SPX here now. I've not looked at it in a while, so I'm actually interested myself. I've got this target here from a long time ago. You know, we broke out of a bullish pattern above all moving averages. In theory, we should um, potentially get a measured move. You know, this was a rejection off a stop hunt into the 200 2-week moving average of a bullish pattern above all moving averages, breaking out to new all-time highs with price discovery. So it should reach target, in my opinion. It should reach up here. Now, on top of that, um, this is a large, potentially bullish candle, right? You can see here, um, right. Let me just delete all that stuff. You can see right here, we had a candle like at the bottom. Now, this could be a topping candle. If this fails to break above, there is a chance this could be a topping candle, a topping hammer candle. Okay, so we need to be aware of that. But at the same time, it could potentially be a very bullish candle like this. So look at the next candle, and you can see the next candle, there was a bit of a wick down, and in that wick, you want to be buying into that wick so it would bounce back up and flip green and then start running. That's what is happening right now, and it's actually pretty beautiful, right? If somehow you can catch this as it dips down, well, keep watching. Just watch on the daily, like you can see where that's sitting there. In theory, it should not go too deep, right? If you look at the SPX, the pullbacks on the yearly are not deep, right? Unless it's a very rare circumstance. Look at all of these candles. The dip is very weak on a new year. If it's going to be a green candle, the dip is very weak. It's only a tiny pullback. Yes, down on here on the lows, that was different. But generally, look at all these green candles. This was potentially a top at one point, so that's why this wick was bad. Okay, and obviously we had that wick last year, potentially a top, but in the coronavirus. But in theory, this should not be a huge wick if we're going to have a green candle. So looking to buy into this dip, keep an eye on the daily chart. And if I just put just that there, just for reference, and flip to the daily, okay, it's a quite a wide margin, but it's given us something to work with. If you can see a really good reversal point at some point from here to here, right, that's it should be a good buy for a bounce back to new highs. And then also you can load up on your stocks. If you see this bottom in here, for example, or at the 200 as this moves up, just an example, we'll keep an eye on it in future and see if we can catch this. But you know, you could load up on your stocks as well when this bottoms.